Someone once told me, why should I buy the teachers something? I get my kids to school on time every day. Where's my gift? I have had so many teacher appreciation stories sent to me, and if you didn't see my last one, I talked all about the positives. I shared lots of heartwarming stories, silly ones, funny ones. So if you haven't checked that one out yet, go look at that. This week, we're gonna dive into the ones, okay? Ones that if you can relate to them, I wanna give you a hug. And if you can't relate to them, you should consider yourself very lucky. Here we go. On Teacher Appreciation Week, I worked at a school where they came on the intercom and said, teachers, please check your mailboxes. You have an extra pay. It was literally a payday candy bar. All right. Next one says, last year we got 1 box of Nature Valley granola bars to split between all the teachers. I would have taken a granola bar and opened it in that principal's bed. Next one says, every year during Teacher Appreciation Week, my old district non-renewed teachers. There's no better time to do that? This one says, parents made treats for staff and brought them in. I had a small brownie on my plate and noticed a spider had been baked into the top. Part of the legs were down in the brownie, and with the coloring, I just didn't notice until I got back to my room with a plate of snacks. Friends that saw were equally as grossed out. We disposed of the brownies that were left and tried to let everyone know that may have already made a plate. Ugh. I don't know if I'd recover from that. I was serving as the president of our local teacher union for Teacher Appreciation Week. I had flowers delivered from the local florist shop to every teacher on the staff. I paid for them out of my own pocket. My principal took credit for it. Next one says, I was at school where we had to compete for prizes on Teacher Appreciation. So really it was just more work for mediocre prizes. Some people got nothing. What's the point? Our school colors are green and gold. Our principal got us all white shirts to tie-dye for Teacher Appreciation. So you had to tie-dye your own shirt? Ugh. We all dyed our own shirts and she demanded we wore them the following day. Every single teacher showed up in baby poop brown colored shirts the next day. This is what happens when you mix green and gold. Next one says, my dumb principal who never followed through with anything did nothing on the first day. He must have heard some grumbling because he redeemed himself the next day by typing up, Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. You are greatly appreciated. Photocopied it and proudly put it in each of our mailboxes. You shouldn't have. I received a book on how to be a better teacher. Wow. And the parent annotated in the margins with many phrases, starting with, see what it's saying here, Mrs. W? I also had another teacher steal my appreciation gift, a lovely candle. I was out on a personal day and a parent left me a candle, but when I returned, another teacher had taken it for herself. And when I asked her about it, she said, oh, I didn't think you'd like it. So she took it. I worked in a smaller school with about 40 staff in total. One random Thursday, we got an email from our new principal telling us that she had ordered us pizza for Friday's lunch. We ate in about 3 lunch shifts. When I went in as one of the first lunch shifts, it was obvious that something had gone wrong because there was only 1 pizza. Those of us in there assumed that maybe it was 1 pizza per shift, which was still not enough pizza, but better than nothing. Turns out she only ordered 1 pizza for the entire staff. There was never an explanation. Who in their right mind would ever think that would be enough? I was given a mini cheesecake in my mailbox. Nice, right? Nope. It must have been put in the day before. It was rancid. Who would do that? That's not where cheesecakes go. They need to be refrigerated. Next one says, a parent gave me a bra. That's it, 1 sentence. Next one, someone once told me, why should I buy the teachers something? I get my kids to school on time every day. Where's my gift? Your gift is me not hitting you with a right hook. Next one says, one of my coworkers once got a chicken. A live chicken, in all caps. Okay. My second principal did not do Appreciation Week because you are paid in a profession you chose. Next one, there was one year my principal bought everyone just 1 Lego piece. His reasoning was that we are stronger together. So that was it for the whole week. We got a Lego piece. To this day, I have a random blue Lego that sits in my desk drawer. Just a constant reminder. I once got a gift card for a local restaurant for my kid. After we ate, we went to pay with said gift card, only to find out the card was empty. I share this one all the time. 1 piece of double bubble in each teacher's box. That was it. It had a note taped to it, but I can't even remember what it said due to the shock. It said something like, you blow it out of this world, or something silly. I would have rather had nothing over that. I'll tell you what you can do with that gum. You can blow it out your ass. Next one. Last year, my principal decided to make us all our own Lego figures, which I guess would be cool if I were a 10-year-old boy. but then proceeded to make degrading videos using our Lego figures as characters and posting it on our school Instagram page. One video was how we always break the copy machine. Another one was how we drink all the water and then scream at the janitor to replace the bottle. The videos were talk of the whole district and made my principal look a little cray-cray. Let's just say we didn't feel really appreciated at all. I once got a certificate, not even printed on cardstock, just plain printer paper that said Star Teacher with a star pin attached. It was from central office. One year for Teacher Appreciation Day, the principal decided a potluck was in order. If we wanted to participate, we had to bring in a dish to share. The principal's contribution was 0. Not a note, no words of encouragement or thank you, just here's a resource room, you can use it to set up the food you had to buy and prepare. When I taught special education preschool in a public school system, the principal didn't count me or my partner teacher as part of the public school. So as everyone else received little gifts left in the teacher's room with their names on it, we didn't have any. It wasn't so much about the gift, but being a part of the team. Of course, we were required to attend all staff meetings and were actually working more hours than our contract required us to, but not a part of the school, so. Makes sense to me. Not for teacher appreciation, but for last day of school gift, parent gave me and my paraprofessional party-themed tote bags with a note that said something along the lines of, celebrate yourself this summer. She owned an MLM company. The totes and all of the party-themed stuff inside were free swag from her MLM and leftover supplies from her home sales parties. Paper plates, napkins, and cups with Christmas trees and holly on them, dollar store glitter table decorations with turkeys and Easter bunnies. The tote bags had the MLM logo on it. There were mugs, pens, notepads with the MLM logo on it. The thank you cards also had business cards in them. The notes said things about giving her a call to book MLM parties for the summer with her and or tutoring her kids, babysitting, while she hosted parties to earn free items from the MLM. Read the room. Our board sent out $2 gift cards from Panera. The company gives them out for free all the time. We had our union members send them back to the board. Good. Someone said, this is my 3rd year of teaching. I didn't even know it was a thing until I saw your post. Just shattered. Someone said, got hot dogs. We had to bring our own condiments. And an email that said, Frank's a lot. Horny. During the week of teacher appreciation, our principal kept teasing that he was doing something special for us. Every day we would get another teaser email hinting how much we would love the something special on Friday. Turns out that special gift was a generic email with a meme he found funny. A meme. That was not as special as we thought it would be. There was a platter of cookies from the school board and a note that said, one only. That was the entire celebration for Teacher Appreciation Week. I'll never forget it. I'm still angry over that. And you should be. Our district admin gave us a sticker to put on a water bottle or our device. Then later in the week, last minute ordered a few sheets of cafeteria pizza per building. We have 3 lunch periods and the pizza was given out during the 2nd period, so many teachers did not receive their slice of pizza district pizza. Probably dodged a bullet there. A couple years ago, our admin put out a great spread of Mexican food from a local restaurant for teacher appreciation for lunch. My lunch was toward the end, so I asked my para, they work as hard as teachers and very much a key part of student success, if she wanted to go down and get some lunch. She said, oh, I can't. I heard it was for teachers only. I laughed. What are you talking about? Let's go. I even offered to make a plate for her and bring it back. Come to find out, a para during the first lunch rotation had gone through and fixed herself a plate to only be reprimanded by admin for taking something that wasn't for her. Talk about humiliating. She felt so bad. Thankfully, most teachers in the building thought that paras are teachers too, but that day admin didn't agree. That's wild. That makes me sick. Our school had the bright idea this year of each team of teachers hosting a meal for the entire staff. They thought it would be so fun. So we as admin of 14 had to use our own money to provide lunch for 70 plus people. A lunch that we can't eat together because we eat in our classrooms with our students. The office provides one of these lunches using school funds. Our team wanted to make a sign that said, here are some sweets, but we are salty about it. We all thought the office would feel differently about how fun it was if they were using their own personal funds to supply this meal. How could you require people to do that? I had a parent who was a nurse tell me to my face, just so you know, I will not be giving you anything. It seems dumb to me to praise you for doing your job. Oh my God. Next one, admin forgot about it and postponed it to the following week. We got mini rolls of Lifesavers, a few markers from the supply closet, and expired coupons to restaurants that we didn't even have in town. Someone said, one time I got bubble wrap, like a 3-inch by 3-inch square to help with stress relief. I bet she was really relaxed after that. Our principal isn't doing a teacher appreciation week. He is calling it staff appreciation and sent notes home telling kids they can give to teachers, secretaries, principals, janitors, etc., which is fine, except the next week classified staff are getting classified week all to themselves. He often does things for office staff and excludes teachers. He brings donuts or pizza just to his office people, never for everyone. That's interesting. The site manager at our child development center put a single miniature chocolate candy in each of our mailboxes and had the secretary type out a single thank you, which had to be cut out and distributed by her. One of our most socioeconomic challenged families bought enough pizza, soda, and provided the plates and cups for the whole site to have. We were told by these parents that it didn't matter if we had never personally worked with their kids, the fact that we worked as a whole helped their child and their family. The site supervisor left for the day when she saw all of it. That is so heartwarming, but also icky, but also heartwarming. I was pregnant and engaged, but not married that school year, and in the card was a pamphlet for a single mother's Bible study, along with a note that the parents would appreciate me setting a better example for my students. Next one, administration forgot about it. Teachers caught wind of this and started coming up with their own appreciation type days. Administration became angry, scolded teachers, said they knew when it was and were just planning something for the following week. Oh, and the vice principal won 2 of the teacher appreciation baskets. Happened to a friend. I cringe even typing it out. The preschool school collected gift money for the teachers, but instead of dividing it evenly, they made a wheel to spin with different prize amounts, like $25, $100, and even $5. Made the teachers parade up and publicly spin the wheel in front of all the kids and assembled adults at the end of the day pickup. Mortifying for them. Some did in fact land on $5. PTA was very proud of themselves for making it fun for all. One year, the owner of a daycare asked parents to send in their work swag. We got reusable bags with some healthcare logo, an assortment of junk like cheap pens, Band-Aid holders, keychains, etc. with various company logos. They also used to get parents to send in potluck. Not a bad idea if it was for the teachers, but no, it would be a raid on folding tables in the hallway. The kids were brought out to the courtyard to picnic. The teachers had to help each kid make a plate and bring it back to eat on the ground. Then the teachers could wolf down a bit of whatever was left if they were lucky, then get the courtyard cleaned up and the kids back inside for potty. So nice. We got expired snack-sized chips during Teacher Appreciation Week. We were only allowed 1 bag. The PTA collected the remaining bags at the end of the day, announcing they could use them for the next party. I work in childcare. One year, the theme was gardening. We were gifted soil, seeds, gloves, etc. We were all in our 20s, and none of us even had a house or a yard to make a garden. One teacher spoke up in a respectful way as to what they were thinking. The response was, well, maybe this will motivate you to do better in your life. They also told the parents they didn't need to do anything for us, as they had us covered. Last year, we were told there was someone in the teacher's lounge. It was vague about why she was there, but there was talk of massages. There was also free lunch. Of course, I went on my lunch. There was a lady trying to sell us chiropractor appointments, and the lunch was conditional on listening to her try to sell us these appointments. Years ago, my colleagues and I were serving pizza to students during our lunch hour. Once a week, our school sold pizza to students at a very affordable price as a fundraiser to cover sports and tournaments that they went to. This was something the staff did every single week. It took about 6+ staff to run this, and we gave up our lunch hours to do this. Teachers have been running this event for 20+ years as well as countless other programs before and after school. On this day, which was shortly before Teacher Appreciation Week, we overheard 2 parents discussing that Teacher Appreciation Week was ridiculous. Their exact words were, why should we make a big deal about teachers doing their jobs? They're getting paid to do it, and on top of that, we need to celebrate them doing their job. Worst part was that they were part of the PTA and knew how above and beyond the staff went. In the end, the PTA bought each teacher a chocolate bar. Many of the staff put them back in their mailbox. Thanks, PTA. Last one. I was once gifted a tobacco spittoon, where the user spits the tobacco juice. The child said his grandpa didn't want it anymore. And yes, it was used a lot and not cleaned. Whew. That was a lot. If you have anything that you would like to share in the comments, good stuff, bad stuff, we're celebrating Teacher Appreciation Week this week, so I would love to hear it. And thank you to all of our teachers out there. You are so appreciated. You do so much. You do just above and beyond every day, all day long. And I hope that you feel appreciated by the people in your life. And if you don't, please know that I appreciate you. And there's so many people out there that do. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week.